Okay, Lucas Real Estate Podcast. We're going to do a very brief overview of the 1031 exchange. There's no possible way to put it all on video in this little podcast. We're calling it a podcast and not a video because that's what we're doing nowadays. Way too much information. Head on over to our website, review our full in-depth 1031 articles. There are a few of them. One of the biggest ones is the 1031 exchange, aka the like-kind exchange, an overview and how-to. It was updated on May 10th of 2023, and definitely take a look at that one. Long story short, there is absolutely no better tax incentive in real estate than the 1031 exchange, maybe out there entirely. Basically, what it means is you can take an investment property or a rental property, you can sell it, and let's say you would have, $100,000, $500,000 in capital gains taxes. As long as you meet certain timelines, which basically is that you need to buy another property within 180 days, but you have to identify one within 45 days. So really that 45 days is kind of your deadline. So practically you kind of want to do this all concurrently, but you sell your existing rental property, you go out and you buy another one or multiple properties. You could sell a house, buy 2 condos, sell 2 condos, buy a house. Any of those sorts of things work anywhere in the United States of America. So you could sell that property in California because you don't like being a California landlord anymore and go be a Texas landlord. Or maybe you want to, get a property out in Hawaii, something like that. You can do that. You basically roll over those taxes. It's tax deferred. It doesn't eliminate the taxes entirely, though it can be used in conjunction with some estate planning to do that, but it does defer the taxes. So you sell that property in California, you buy a new one. Let's use this example where you buy 2 properties out in Texas. You take that $500,000 that would have been due in capital gains, and you just don't pay it. You don't pay it because basically you have to roll over all of the original profits, the proceeds. Kind of a lot of rules to pay attention to, but long story short, you don't get any of the cash. So if you need some of the cash, if you're looking to cash out to go on that worldwide cruise, this is not going to work for you. But if you're looking to simply change where your investment might be, maybe you want to buy a different type of investment, a better investment, or you want to change the location of that investment, use the 1031 because it defers the taxes entirely. When is the tax bill ever going to be due? Well, if you sell it. So if you eventually sell that property later on, it will all come back like a house of cards or a musical chairs, and the fund's going to be over and you're going to be left holding the tax bill. But in theory, you can do what we call swap till you drop, which is where you basically just don't ever sell it, right? Just keep that investment property, pass it along to your children, and then depending on what the tax laws are at the time, for example, right now you get over almost $13 million estate tax allowance that you can pass tax-free to your children. Plus, if they sell it, then they get the step-up in basis where they're going to basically sell it and pay 0 capital gains, so your children then can sell that asset and pay absolutely no taxes whatsoever, and you've been able to defer the taxes all along the way. So if you don't need to sell the property, but you do want to, or I should say if you don't want to cash out of the property, but you do want to sell it and perhaps exchange it for a different property somewhere else, you need to do a 1031. Head on over to our website, lucasrealestate.com. That's Lucas, Lucas -real, REAL -estate, ESTATE.com. We've got a couple articles there, including that one I mentioned, that May 2023 article that really goes through in depth. There's lots of 1031 articles out there on the internet as well, lots of 1031 companies, but it is something that we do. We assist with real estate sales here in Newport Beach, Costa Mesa, and some of the related surrounding communities. So you need, obviously, a realtor involved in the sale, and then you need a 1031 company involved in that. But it is knowledgeable to be working with someone that knows about that. So we also do advice consultation. Check out our website for all the services we can provide. And if you'd like to subscribe to any of our newsletters or articles or videos, please do that as well. And otherwise, we will see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.